So this could be called How to Deliver a Speech, but I'm calling it I Am Giving a Speech. I'm going to give a speech! I'll begin slowly, thoughtfully. My voice is soft now because I am restraining my timbre and lowering my pitch. My tone is low, troubled, indicating the weightiness with which I am about to speak of. Already you sense that whatever I'm about to say requires seriousness and attention. And already you stood alert with the expectation that this will become interesting. Perhaps now my pitch rises ever so subtly to a place of hope and positivity, and we may think for a moment that I'm not going to be serious, and nor will my speech. And we can get through this speech without going through anything negative. I may even speak higher, even more softly. And my voice is comforting rather than troubling. But this pitch, this rise in pitch, is only to offer contrast when my voice drops back low. I resume the gravity of my beginning. The tone of my voice now sets the tone of the speech. We are ready to hear more. Because now arrives the problem, the dilemma of the speech. My voice holds a strong, steady pitch because I am being accusatory of something. I let my voice rise in volume and quicken in rhythm while my tone grows harsher. Because of this, I make it clear that something is wrong, and I know it's wrong, and now you know it. Here is where my voice grows louder. Here is where the pauses become longer. The intensity of what I'm trying to say is rising. The heat is going up. I'm clipping everything I say so that it takes longer. So that the anxiety and the anticipation increases. Every time I pause, you have empty space to think or feel that what I say makes sense and sounds important. The more pauses, the better. Sometimes my voice rises because that sounds even more ultimate, even more final. By now, I might resume talking normal again, and because my pace is quickening, you might start to anticipate that we're moving forward, that because I'm talking in long breaths and filling that space with faster words, the urgency of the speech is likewise increasing, and it becomes harder not to listen to. The energy is really building. Some words zoom by into the distance because my rhythm is so fast. Others take far more enunciation than is necessary. And as I switch between these two fluctuating rhythms of speech, everything I say becomes dramatized and exciting. Great speeches are moved by balancing the pacing and tone. Great speeches are moved by consciously choosing when to inflect, and when to pause, and when to grow louder. Great speeches are marked by repetition, not just of words, but by the intonation itself. And now, if the occasion calls for it, if the energy has been built up enough, and the situation dire enough, I may bring this speech to a crescendo of volume. This speech is reserved for the most epic and moving of speeches. Anything less will be only a parody of itself. You cannot begin at this level. It must be earned through time and the steady building of energy. What I have been trying to say is that a speech lies all in the delivery, all in the correct pacing and emphasis of the words. Now, it may well be said that it may be well written, and that there are those who argue otherwise, but when I raise my voice and speak with conviction, it doesn't matter what I say if my final word is said with intensity! Thank you.